It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Chiefs and the Silver and Black, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Now from the home of the Raiders, 2020, inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end you doesn't happen without you, and we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate number one threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end you, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
To return, Tyreek McAllister. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. Many thought destined to just be a career backup and just play out the career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
Throwing from the start, here's Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Third down and 9. Receiver in motion, headed left. Off the play fake, it's Smith. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Third down is the down that pass rushers live for. More often than not, they know it's a passing situation, and they get to just pin their ears back and go. Here early in this game, they're able to bring down the quarterback, and I got a feeling this won't be the last time.
A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game. Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
For so many years, Mike, the conversation was, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL? And I think now, after winning back-to-back Super Bowls 3 and 4 years, it's not so much, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL now? It's, is he entering the conversation as being one of the best quarterbacks of all time? I certainly am one of those people that believe that's the case. He has a chance through the rest of his career, now not even being 30 years old, to accomplish a lot of things that are unheard of at the NFL level.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. His throw left side is complete. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Mahomes going to keep it himself. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the key factors for game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this.
And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43. They'll stay on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. From the gun, it's Gino. That's a short one, caught by Bowers.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. But let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Smith now. Finding his tight end, Mayer.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That one incomplete. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, KC.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. man in motion, heading left. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Here's Mahomes. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. Motion man is Rice. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. Back deep for the Raiders, it's Trey Tucker. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Raiders' offense ready to take over once more. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. First and 10. Now Smith. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. Here's a 2nd and 9. On play action. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. He'll take this in back at the 16. The Chiefs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They put Kelce in motion. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Matt now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. On the return is Tucker. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Drive will start on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. In motion is Myers. From the gun on third down, Smith. That one caught over the middle by the rookie. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Raider first down. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. 9-0 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. A first down throw for Smith. Throwing right, it's taken in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught by Bowers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete, and he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Now give on the ground, and And he'll be close to a gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They go play action with Smith. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, love the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter. Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. 17 yards, the gain there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Gray is the motion man here. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a 1st down. Flags coming. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line. That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. Throwing is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Wiley, his tight end. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Mahomes back. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, and if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Pacheco. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
One more time with Pacheco. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. It's up, and the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's McAllister to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. A 2nd down throw for Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to air this one out. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks like set to go now on 1st and 10. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for KC. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Vegas offense run again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Up 3rd and a yard. Gray is the motion man here. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And Butker on for the extra point. Is good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's McAllister to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They'll turn and hand this one off. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working out of the gun, Smith. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception. Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, a lot of options on the table now. Here's Gino. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 1st and 10. Smith. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A throw left side, complete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Smith to throw on first down. Would be incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Smith. To the right side here, pass is caught. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
This receiver went a long way to catch this ball. He started all the way out on the left side of the formation, and look where he catches it, Mike. He's all the way on the right side of the field. He just continued to work through those open zones, eventually found
to the goal line and in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now to throw on second down. That's going to be caught by Gray. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Motion man is Rice. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios and our halftime report. These 2 teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense and Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes on 1st down. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. First and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
In motion is Myers. Play action now. It's Geno. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Raiders.
And this connection is just a thing of beauty, and sometimes you get so caught up in these timing routes and clear outs and rubs and all that sort of stuff, Mike. But really what happens so much in this league is just good old-fashioned pass game. Throw it up, run under it, and that connection is really what we saw here. That thing's in the air a good 65 yards, and that's the definition of a big strike, and it goes for 6.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. Back is Smith. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. To throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Throwing is Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Laube now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. to throw. Smith. Finding his tight end, Mayer. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Here's Geno. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's Smith. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trent McDuffie right there with the tight defensive coverage.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete. The Raiders have their punt team out there, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A short gain there to about the 22. Second down and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now he'll run. And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Patrick to throw. To the left side. Caught by Kelsey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. On play action, it's Mahomes. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
On second down, Mahomes. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing is Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now on 2nd down. Looking middle. He's got Kelsey. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now to throw again. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Laube now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Gino to throw. He'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Gino. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. It's 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Smith got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Smith. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 14 yards on that pass play there. 1st down, Vegas.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Gino now on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They go play action with Smith. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Gino gonna throw for it. That's to the end zone and batted away. It's incomplete. They wanted 6. They come away with nothing and cannot connect on 4th down. The Chiefs offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Play action here. Mahomes. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. Although it didn't appear that he got it by much. He needed 4. He got 4 on 3rd down.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On 2nd down, they run the counter. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The best running backs, Mike, they have a really good balance between executing the play that's designed, but then every so often they just have to trust their instincts, and sometimes that's the best plays. That's where the big home run shots come from, and when you have a talented back, you want to give them that freedom.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.